So I've recently finished that Two-Face bust and had a lot of fun doing the two faces of Harvey. And I thought it would be appropriate, as I finished that and put it up on my shelf, to dig out a Batman issue with the fella in it. So I got one of my comic boxes out, had a rummage, and the one I came out with, the first Two-Face I found, was this one, which seems kind of appropriate, doesn't it? So yeah, this is Batman 397, which I bought for 40p almost 40 years ago, because this is the June 1986 issue, and I've had it ever since then. And I have absolutely no memory of reading this or of this story. And I think you're going to see why in a minute. So written by Doug, unpronounceable surname to me, and drawn by Tom Mandrake, who is, he's an okay artist. He does the job. He's not one of the greats, but he does the job. Sometimes he's helped a lot by the inker. But here we've got a story where, this is very silly. This belongs back in the 40s or the 50s. Harvey Dent has escaped from Arkham Asylum because he's arranged for a lawyer to come visit him in his cell. Apparently at Arkham Asylum, they use sculpting clay as a therapy thing, and he hypnotizes the lawyer, has sculpted a face of his two faces and has put it on the lawyer, sculpted a face of the lawyer, which is his disguise, and has also hypnotized the month before the guard with his coin into letting him out. So, as I say, all very silly, all very 1940s. We're also in a period where Batman was teamed up with Catwoman, much to the annoyance of Robin. And this is just, it's not a stellar story, because you've got more than one story going on. You've got the Two-Face one, but then you've got this secondary plot which is running along, which is the search for Cersei, who's an associate of Black Mask. So Catwoman goes off looking for Cersei. These are very cute, these adverts. You know, digital watches were cheaply available when you had all these like transforming wrist watches. Yeah, so Two-Face is after this guy who has come up with two computers. They're exactly the same, but one of them, instead of just using logic, is using philosophy and things like that. So you give it the same question and it will come up with two answers. All right, so that's him stealing it. Second plot line of Cersei. Here is Cersei. So I don't know what on earth's going on there, because I don't even remember much about Black Mask from back then. But yeah, this is the explanation of the computer guy is explaining to Batman and Robin and Bullock and Commissioner Gordon about how one of them uses logic, the other is using philosophy and even morality, and you can come up with two completely different answers. So, and this is what, more jealousy from Robin there, this is what Two-Face wants it for. He feeds it, what shall we rob? It comes up with two different places, and yeah, they're going to rob a bank. It's all very pedestrian, and seen all this before. That's another subplot with Lucius Fox. And we get to the robbing of the bank finally at the end. This is very peculiar. I don't know if this is going to carry on in the following issue, but Batman and Robin jump through the window. Batman punches one of the goons. Robin ducks behind a cupboard as Two-Face opens fire. Then he shoots at Batman. And then he says, "Robin, are you all right?" And Robin says, "Just a splinter from the desk, but it is in a sensitive spot. So let's get those creeps." And then it's not referred to in the last 2 pages. So I'm assuming when this story carries on in Detective Comics 564, on sale in 2 weeks, he gets a splinter on his bum or something. I don't know. And that's it. It's a nice shot of Harvey at the end. And yeah, it's just very, very pedestrian, very, very dull. And I do wonder sometimes why I kept these back then. I mean, I know the answer. I kept them because it's Batman. But yeah, just very, very dull. So out of 10, that story, 1. Yeah, just a 1. I mean, it exists, so therefore it's got to have a vote. But no, not very good. The cover, not very good. And Tom Mandrake is not on my top 10 artists. So yeah, all a bit of a nah, isn't it? So there you go. What's this? 5 minutes. Yeah, I have nothing more to say, but at least I got to show you my Harvey.